Hello everybody, Sergeant Soldier here, and we're back with Brick and Rust, and I know it's been a while since we've had a Brick and Rust episode. I had a few comments saying, hey, where's Brick and Rust? How come we haven't done a video in a while? I'm sorry, I completely dropped the ball on it. I haven't had a whole lot of exploits that have come up. Some of the ones that have come up, I've been waiting to see if they were going to be fixed in the most recent update, and a lot of them were. But luckily, this most recent update has also brought some of the old ones back. I've confirmed some of the old ones still work, and etc, etc, etc. So we're going to be looking at a lot of those today. One also thing I want to put out that this will likely be my very last video using Fraps, because hopefully from this point forward, I'll be using Action. And as well as Action, I will also be using Sony Vegas, which is another part of the reason why I haven't been putting videos out for this last week, other than like one a day, is because I keep getting Sony Vegas to crash during the rendering on anything. 5-minute video, hour-long video, doesn't matter. So it's actually causing a lot of duplicate editing for the same videos, and it's been a nightmare. But anyway, you guys don't care about that. All you want to see are the exploits. So let's start with number 1. We have the double foundations. You guys probably remember this one from a while ago. Oh, wait. I can't remove it anymore. It's been longer than 10 minutes. Boop. There we go. You can place a foundation directly underneath another foundation at half height. Remember this one? This is the one where we took the pillar, or not the pillar, the turret, and put it underneath here, upgraded the top one, and lit that up. Yeah, well, that still works. Let me just go ahead and grab one real quick. Sentry gun. I'm on the Bob the Builder server right now, and I love this server. It makes it so much easier to test stuff like this. So, okay. You're not letting me place you. Okay. Right, like... Ooh, they actually fixed this one. I did not know about this. I hadn't tested this yet with the turret. You cannot place a turret underneath here. Very interesting. However, it does let you place it right there. So let's authorize and rotate. And then we're going to upgrade this one. Ooh, very nice. Very good job, Face Punch, for doing this one. You can now... you used to be able to upgrade this foundation to stone with a pillar underneath it. Now you cannot. So there's that one. The double foundations, the turret underneath it no longer works. Next, we have the foundation doors. Another very useful exploit. Get rid of you. Go away. Starts off... No, never go. No. Down there. Starts off like this. So we have same thing. Double foundations. We're going to go in here and we're going to get these 2 doors. We can get rid of that wall now. Get these 2 doors. Build ourselves a nice doorway. Get rid of our move. Put the door there. Check it out. Door and a foundation, right? Remove the door frame. The door still floats. Pretty cool, right? I thought so too. Now, from here, you can actually put another door, like so, and you now have 2 doors. To where, for example, let's say we upgrade that to armored, and we upgrade this to stone. If they go ahead and they blow through this door, let's say. Do I have a kit for C4? Let's see. Crafting creative. I don't think I have a C4 kit. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't have a kit for C4. So let's just imagine that they blew... No, not you. You close. Let's imagine that they blew this top door up, right? There we go. Alright. Remove you. And I'm the raider, raiding this base. I can't actually go through here. Oh, can I crouch through it? Oh, come on. Oh, very lucky. Okay, so you can crouch through it. But this could potentially slow raiders down at the very least, because they have to sit here and do this for 5 minutes trying to get it to work. So, I don't know if you guys see that as a useful exploit. I thought it was actually pretty cool. So, one other thing that I wanted to show you, though, real quick. Let me grab that door again. Put you up there. Close you. Doors are overlapping. They're touching each other. Remove the door frame. Doesn't matter. The top door will always break. So, unless we find a different way to do it, that's just the way that it is. So, moving on. We have the Slash Home Foundation, thanks to Ronix Gamer. You might remember Ronix Gamer from the Basement House, which used a similar build to this with a high foundation and a built foundation underneath it. In case you guys forgot what that looked like, you literally put that, and then you build one down there. Super simple, right? Well, this particular exploit involves being on a modded server, which I'm on a modded server. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, yeah, we'll be all right. We're going to go ahead and upgrade you to Armored. Armored Foundation. Now, the Armored Foundation overlaps the wood one that's down there, as you can see. Can I grab it? You can kind of see the wood down there at the bottom. Almost. I can't really grab it for the durability, but it's in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to /home test. We'll be there in 2 seconds. This server's fast. Woo! And we're inside the Armored Foundation. Now, I put a bunch of stuff in this little chest here for us to test out. Different things. See what we can all throw underneath here. Might have to get a gun and shoot that tool covered out. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, so we're inside here now. That's gone. Check this out. Boop. There's one. Boop. Oh, I got remove on. Whoops. Forgot about that. And boop. There's two. We cannot place the sleeping bag. Or can we? Oh, we have... Oh, it worked. I can't believe that worked. Awesome. I did not... Shoot. I did not think that was going to work. So, I'm very excited that did. I know once the sleeping bag is underneath, you can't upgrade it. But apparently, if you /home and put a sleeping bag inside, you can put it down. Very nice. Alright, so our last chest, our lantern, and there we go. We got everything we need for a very tiny base inside of a foundation. So, Ronix Gamer, thank you so much for this suggestion for the video, and look forward to anything you have to present to us in the future. Moving on, we have the door in a wall. Now, I grab an extra door here just in case. As you can see, it still works. Now, you practically have to have the wall, like, eating the door, and it makes it a little tight to get in here sometimes, but it does work. So let me get my handy dandy building supplies, and oh, you're not gonna let me remove you, are you? Well then, I know of a way. There we go. So let's go ahead and put this back up again. Get rid of remove. Oh, it's on the wrong side. That shouldn't matter. All right, now we need a couple walls. Walls. We're gonna get 4 just in case I screw it up. Alright, so now, if you don't have it touching enough of the door, such as like so, that might be enough. We'll see. Yep, okay. It has to be, the wall has to literally be eating the door in order for it to attach to it. I mean, as you saw with our previous videos for the floating door, it really wasn't all that difficult. The collision for the door snapped to the wall very easily. Now it's a little harder. You have to get it in the right spot in order for it to work. Moving on, we have the extra protection. This is another one similar to the door where stuff would just stick to the walls as long as the wall was embedded inside of it. A pretty useful example of that would be adding extra walls to your exterior wall so that if someone were to rocket or C4, they have to take that wall down first. So as you see, we have an extra wall there. If I were to rocket, I gotta take this out before I take that out, blah, 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 blah. Oops. But in order for us to actually keep it there floating, we have to remove the foundation, and apparently that no longer works. So I've tried this numerous different ways with walls extremely embedded and anything and everything, but for some reason it won't stick anymore. So I think that's one of the building changes that they recently made. Next up, we have the gate. Now, I didn't know what to call this one because it's got 5,000,001 different things going on with it. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to check the stuff that sticks to it. So let's get some ladders onto the side here. One there. One there. Come on. Nope. Give me the ladder. And one there. There we go. Alright. We go to the top. As you can see, I have a turret, campfire, box, and a furnace. As well as 3 ladders. And a sign that says Solj 1K with the happy sun. So what happens when we remove the gate? It doesn't float anymore. It's one thing that they fixed with the gates so that it doesn't work. Which was really cool that when it did float, because, I mean, you could do some really insane things with it, but that's okay because it was pretty broken. So next up, we actually have 2 exploits in one. We're going to take out this beautiful 249 and put a silencer on it. Now, why am I putting a silencer on it? I want you to listen very carefully right here. So Sergeant Solj, take the music out for this part. Listen to the sound of the 249 with the silencer. Not too bad, right? It's pretty quiet. Take the silencer off. I've asked many players in game, and they have all verified that the silencer is louder than the non-silencer 249. Which is a little weird because I've fired a 249 in real life. I fired the saw. It is loud. It is a lot louder than that. It is just as loud as the AK. So that needs to be changed, definitely. I don't know if that was just like a miscalculation or something, but I thought it was at least something worth putting into the video. So next up, as you can see, we have the FOV exploit. That is an exploit that we did here on our channel. I did the video about 2 weeks ago, give or take, and a lot of people used it, and it's not surprising that they were able to get it fixed. However, I'm a little surprised it wasn't hotfixed immediately, but that's on Facepunch, not on me. So the command was graphics.fov 120, and you can see it changes it to 90. It will not go up to 120. Now, technically 90 is partially an exploit in itself because the slider only goes to 85. I don't know why they set it to 90, but the difference is actually really minuscule. So it's not anything game-breaking at all anymore. Let's go ahead and reload that because I'm going to have some more fun with this later. Next up, we have the grass.quality 0 exploit. This is one where a lot of people love this because getting rid of the grass gave them like 30 more frames. Personally, I didn't like it because it made the grass look like crap. So grass quality 0. Oh, that grass is still there. Wrong button. Grass.quality 1. Turn it back on. Nope, still there. Grass.quality 0 again. Doesn't work anymore. For those of you that needed the FPS, that kind of sucks. But, I mean, it was a little cheap taking it off because you could see landmines and bear traps and whatnot. So, anyway. Last but not least, we have corner pillars. This is the one that's going to upset everybody. We put a video out of this a couple weeks ago, actually, showing that you could still use corner pillars after the update where they removed them. Now, one thing that I do want to show is the pillar in the center of the stairs. Thank you so much, Facepunch, for putting this in. This means a lot to players that want to use stairs, but had to sacrifice certain sections of their base because they couldn't put a pillar on the first level. So, thank you so much for putting that in. But from here, we take a turn for the worse. Pillars will not attach. They'll go into the middle of the squares, and it'll go on top of the first floor one, but it will not attach to the corners like it used to. At all. Oh, that's definitely the wrong place. It doesn't matter where it's located, it won't go. Not at all. So, that's one thing that I really wish they would have taken their time to fix. However, it is what it is, so I mean, the only thing we have left to do is just make the best of it. I actually have a lot more exploits to show, but I don't want this video to go any longer than it is because it's already like 15 minutes. So stay tuned to the next episode of Breaking Rust. I got a few more things to show you. Hopefully you guys will find them at least entertaining. You'll learn something, or if this is Facepunch watching and the developers or any admins looking for certain stuff. Hopefully you'll learn what still works and different ways of doing it so that you could put in the time to try to figure out how to fix it. So, Sergeant Solj, Breaking Rust, thank you so much for sticking with us this long, and we'll see you in the next Breaking Rust video. Thank you so much for watching Breaking Rust, a series dedicated to exposing bugs, glitches, and exploits in the game of Rust. The idea is to get these videos into the hands of game developers as soon as possible, so please share this video to help achieve that. If you know of any bugs you'd like to have featured in an episode, please let me know in the comments below.